Good evening, everyone, and welcome into Harmon Field here in Wapakoneta, Ohio, where tonight two teams hungry for their first WBL win come together in Week 3 as the Wapakoneta Redskins welcome the Bath Wildcats into Harmon Field. I'm Dan Hirn along with Dan Grime, and Dan, as we get things underway here, the Wildcats will have the ball first and up across the 25 to the 26-yard line to start their first possession. This is a Bath team, Dan, that's looking for answers on the defensive side of the ball. They've given up a lot of points.
They've given up 42 points in each game, and now they've scored a lot of points, 32 the last game against Defiance, and they scored in the 60s against Allen East. So it's very difficult, though, to win football games when you're giving up 42 points a game.
We'll have to see if their offense can keep up with their defense through this ball game tonight. They'll face a Wapak team. Both teams come in 1-1 and 0-1 inside the WBL. And Doug Sanders keys this Bath offense. He's a senior quarterback, 6 foot 180, working out of the shotgun here on first down, and he'll carry it off to the right side. He has room to run across the 35 to the 40, back to the middle of the field, and he is off to the races. Gets to the near side of the field, and he is going to go all the way to the end zone. Touchdown.
I tell you, that was a great job of downfield blocking by number 7, Eric Hefner there. Usually when you get a big play like that, it's the receivers or somebody like that gives a downfield block that spurs it on. Old single wing play there. Keanu James, the leading rusher in the conference, is the power guy. And Doug Sanders takes it to the house. That's not the kind of start that the Redskins were looking for.
No. And it's been kind of a tumultuous week for the Redskins after a tough loss in Elida, and they obviously did not want the ball game tonight to start out that way. But a long run for Doug Sanders. And the extra point is up and good by Caleb Norton. And very quickly, the Bath Wildcats take a 7-0 lead. You're watching Wapakoneta High School football on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
Welcome to TSC Touchdown Friday. Brought to you by TSC, your hometown choice for cable, talk, and internet. G.A. Windsor & Son. When you see an orange truck, think green. Frost Roofing. When you have a roofing problem, trust Frost Roofing. CJ's Pizza in Wapakoneta and Cridersville. Owen Kitchen in Bath. Cabinetry that will take your breath away. Prices that won't. And by Minster Bank. Financial solutions for a lifetime.
Back here at Harmon Field, the Wildcats will get the ball with 11:39 left in this first quarter after Bath used one play and a 75-yard touchdown run by their quarterback, Doug Sanders. Here's a strong return as Crawford brings it back across the 45 to midfield, and he'll be tripped up by Caleb Norton, the kicker, as he gets across midfield and sets up the Redskins with good field position at the Bath 44-yard line.
It's the kind of answer Wapakoneta needed after having a slow start like that in one play, 75 yards. On the last play, though, I'd like to say that Bath did a good job. They brought 3 receivers to the left side, ran to the weak side. So we'll see what Wapak has to do, if they're going to come out in the spread formation or if they're going to come to their traditional Coach Fry wing T formation that he's ran for years.
Gibson will line up under center, and we'll see that running attack as the Bath defense scrambles to get aligned. First down at the 43-yard line on the Bath side of the field, and Gibson hands off left side and not much there. Now, one of the things that Wapak struggled with last week was determining who was going to carry the ball, and we'll see how that plays out tonight.
That's exactly right. And that's one advantage of the wing T, is with the wing T formation, you have your fullback and your halfback that can carry the ball, so you spread the ball out a little bit rather than what Bath does with Keanu James, and the year before, prior to that, Aaron Smith in the backfield featuring one back. But you still need to have a guy step up and be able to carry and get that tough yards when you need it.
Gibson again under center. He'll take the pitch. This time goes to Miracle to the right side. He's across the 40, 35 to the 30, cuts it back inside, and he'll be knocked off his feet as he gets down close to the 20-yard line at the 22.
It's a power sweep there. The tackle did a good job of turning the outside defensive end in and allowing the Wapakoneta running back to get to the second level.
So that puts the Redskins in pretty good field position at the 22-yard line. However, we saw last week that they can get close to the end zone and not finish off a drive. So we'll see how they do here tonight. They trail 7-0. Handoff will go to Miracle, and he is stacked up for a loss. Looks at least 1 yard on the play.
5 white shirts there with that tackle. Wapakoneta 2 times they ran interior. Haven't gained much. We'll see if they go back to the outside.
It seemed like something that Wapak was lacking last week was that interior rushing game. Schmergy had some strong carries inside, but most of the yards they got on the ground seemed to come off the corners.
Here Wapak goes out of the shotgun.
Gibson takes a step back to pass, lobs it left side, a little bit high and incomplete, intended for Adam Henderson. So that'll bring up a 3rd down and long.
And again, not where you want to be as an offensive team. 3rd and long, pretty obvious passing situation. The Bath defense can adjust a little bit.
We'll see how this defense responds. They have, as you mentioned, given up 42 points in each of the first 2 ball games.
Exactly right, and a lot of big passing plays, too, they've given up. So the pass defense has been their kind of weakness this year.
1 receiver wide to each side. Gibson out of the shotgun, looking exclusively to the left, fires it into the corner of the end zone and incomplete, intended for Alex Greavy. And we'll see what Coach Fry decides to do here on a 4th down and 11.
This is kind of the zone where you're probably going to have to go for it. There's no sense punting, and most high school kickers, 20-yard line is about 20 to 30-yard line is where it gets in the gray area for a lot of high school kickers.
Right.
Again, why 1st down is so critical for teams in the wing T formation. If you can stuff them on 1st down, you can put them in obvious passing situations.
Same formation here on 4th down that they used on the last possession. Gibson back, lobs it, and it's caught by Crawford underneath. He'll get about 3 yards up to the 20-yard line, and the Bath defense stiffens and denies the Redskins points here. And what was a very good opportunity for them.
Yeah, they had a very good second play of the series. Great kickoff return, but again, we're not able to get through. 75 yards for a touchdown. And again, they're forming in the similar formation out of the shotgun.
3 receivers, 2 to the near side left, 1 to the right, and a man in motion. He'll take the handoff, goes around the right side. He fooled a couple of Redskins, but they're able to stop him before he gets to the 25-yard line.
Again, that was little Cody Sherman there. He's 5'6", 145 pounds on a very big running back. Keanu James comes in at almost 200 pounds.
Right.
Rather interesting that the Wildcats have not went to their big horse, number 6 back there, leading rusher in the conference.
Doug Sanders came into this ball game, the leader in the conference in overall yards, all-purpose yards. He rolls out to the near side, fires it, and it's caught up around the 35, knocked off his feet as he gets to the 37-yard line. Nice catch by Terrence Sullivan.
Good roll, kept his shoulders square, found the man in the side of the Wapakoneta defense there. And the Wildcats again are on the move and got the ball out in the 1st down.
Here's another look at that last play where you see Sullivan make the catch. Again out of the shotgun, they have the 3 receivers bunched up on the right side, and the man in motion. Off the right side they go, not much there.
Similar to the first play of the game they ran, but this time the Wapakoneta defense was not fooled, and they responded to put Bath now in a 2nd long situation, one that you don't want to be as an offensive football team.
However, the Bath offense seems to be more well-equipped for those long down situations.
And Bath is not huddling. They're staying at the line, getting signals in from the coach for the plays.
This always seems to make the play, it seems like it takes longer to get it going, but it's probably not any different than if they were to go into a huddle. They fake the handoff here. Sanders lobs it left side, wide open, across midfield, down to the 35, escaping a tackle, into the 30, to the 25, still on his feet at the 15, and escaping into the end zone is Keanu James for the second touchdown of the night for Bath.
Again, big play, 60 yards on the play, 62 yards officially on the play for the Bath Wildcats. That was a little wheel route out of the backfield, rolled to the right, came back. Somebody obviously was not there, and then downfield blocking again. That's 2 big touchdowns. Number 23, Terrence Sullivan. Didn't get a great block, but it got a good enough block to hold the defender up and allowed Keanu James to do what a good running back will do, take it all the way to the house.
And a good job by James of powering through a couple of those tackles.
Exactly right.
Not an easy guy to bring down.
And surprisingly, that's the first time that James has touched the ball in this game, but if you're going to touch it for the first time,
might as well
like go on the distance
yep.
of it.
Might as well be on a 62-yard touchdown catch, you're right. Caleb Norton out there to attempt the extra point. Senior kicker. And whistles before this one is snapped. Looks like Caleb's going to have to take a few steps back and
offside, so
okay.
Bath now has a decision to make. Do they go for 2 or do they stick with the 1 point? Norton has been very successful on his attempts this year. Again, a player that Bath got from the soccer team.
Those soccer-style kickers have oftentimes come over and been successful.
They've kind of changed the way soccer becoming more popular in sports in the last couple decades has really changed high school football, because for years many high school football teams did not kick the ball very well. But almost now, with kids playing soccer at a young age and kicking more, almost every high school team has a very good kicker.
It changes the game quite a bit if you have an efficient kicker that you can turn to. Norton will attempt the kick again here, this one from the 10. The extra point is up, and that one is good as well. So with 8 minutes to play first quarter, the Bath Wildcats have come in here and put 14 points up on the board very quickly. You're watching high school football on TSC.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Back here at Harmon Field, 8 minutes remaining here in the first quarter. And the Wildcats have come in and made a statement with 2 long touchdown plays against the Redskins here early in the first quarter. 75-yard touchdown run by Doug Sanders. That was the first offensive play of the game for the Bath Wildcats. And then a 62-yard pass from Sanders to James with 8 minutes remaining here in this first quarter. Short kick gives Wapak good field position. Again, they'll start this drive at their own 40-yard line.
I'm not sure if that was on purpose or if that was a missed kick, but again, Wapakoneta starting on the 40-yard line, 60 yards to go to the end zone. This is a critical drive for Wapakoneta early on here, as they need to get some momentum back and find the end zone to stymie the Bath momentum that they've put up with their big plays so far.
This Wapak offense has yet to get things clicking in the last 2 ball games. They've had 1 stellar drive, and now motion on the offensive line is going to set them back again.
Looked like one of the Bath players was coming up to blitz, but I don't think he crossed the line of scrimmage there, so it'll probably be on the offense here.
See the linesman over there shaking his head, so it's going to be a full start.
That's one of the hardest things for linemen to do, to stay disciplined when a guy's running at you up there like that, showing a blitz, and you still have to stay in your stance.
So that moves them back to their own 35-yard line, and we'll try this again. First down at 15. Well, when your offense is struggling, the last thing you need is to back up 5 yards on the first play. Gibson back to pass, and he is going to be hit and dropped back inside the 30-yard line at the 27. So this Bath defense that came in having a lackluster season to this point has looked very strong so far.
Yeah, that was Hunter Wise, number 32 on the sack there. Wapak was trying to streak, I believe they streaked their fullback there straight down the field, and this quarterback does not have time to set up and make any play there.
You can see that on the replay here. Gibson nowhere to go. Here's the handoff. Miracle, left side. He's going to be trapped back at the 30-yard line, gets maybe a yard. So 3rd down and a long way to go coming up. We have 3rd down and 20 for the Redskins. See Johnny Crawford coming back into the game along with Greavy. And Henderson back in there as well.
Tough plays to convert when you're 3rd and 20.
Crawford wide to the left, Greavy wide near side to the right. Gibson back to pass, fires it over the middle. It's caught. A little bit of a screen up across the 40, 45 to the 50. Down the left side, and looking like he's going to go the distance is Chrysler, and he will. Touchdown, Redskins.
A big play for Wapakoneta to change momentum there.
Right.
Excellent again. 3 big plays, 3 touchdowns in each play. That time there were 2 receivers for Wapakoneta. One of them, I couldn't catch his number, had a wonderful pancake block on the Bath defender, and the outside receiver sealed his man off. And again, downfield blocking by the receivers leads to big plays and another touchdown.
That's how you turn a big hole into a positive play. That was a 3rd down and 19 call, and Chrysler goes 70 yards for the touchdown.
It's a similar play to what they ran on 4th down here. That they were stuffed in the middle, and they came back to that interior screen play.
Extra point is up, and it is through. 6:35 left first quarter, and the Redskins have cut the lead in half. As we take a little replay going to break, you're watching high school football on TSC.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Well, the Redskins were able to answer after the Wildcats went up 14-0. It was a 70-yard touchdown pass from Kyle Gibson to Chrysler that went down the left hash mark, and it's a 14-7 Bath lead with 6:35 left in his first quarter. As the Redskins set to kick it away, Matt Ewing puts the foot into it. It'll be fielded at the 10, back across the 20, and at the 24, the Redskins able to corral him. Now you need to see an answer from this Redskin defense.
Oh yes, big plays been given up here. The Redskins need to have an answer. Good 1st down defensive play to put Bath in a long situation, get behind the chains is what you need to do. I know Coach Fry for years has always preached strong defense, and they've given up 14 points already here in less than half a quarter, considering they gave up 21 points all of last week.
Out of the shotgun is Sanders. He rolls out to the right, fires it over there, and it is caught up across the 30 to the 32-yard line. Hit and dropped immediately after making the play is Colin Gossard. But positive yards on 1st down for Bath.
So far, every pass the Bath has thrown, they put Sanders in motion a little bit. When a quarterback gets in motion there, if he could run like Sanders can, puts that defensive ends and the outside linebackers in a precarious situation. Do I stay back or do I come up when the quarterback's rolling like that?
This snap goes over the head of Sanders. He's able to corral it, and he does his best to keep that from getting very ugly. Drops him at the 21-yard line.
Bring up a 3rd and long for the Wildcats here.
This Bath team got things close last week against Defiance. They trailed at one point 35-32, but they made a lot of mistakes in that game last week that really cost them.
Anytime you make 5 turnovers in a game, it's almost impossible to win. And I know Coach Miller over there, I'm sure, is preaching ball security and good decisions in the passing game.
Sanders tucks it. He'll get hit as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. May have lost a couple on that play back to the 19-yard line.
Again, Sanders didn't even have time to get a good grip on the ball to throw the ball, much less try to find an open receiver there. So it'll bring up a punting situation here for the Wildcats. Our first punt of the night, I believe.
Right. Caleb Norton handles the kicking duties here as well. He'll punt it away on a 4th down and 15. Line drive kick caught by Greavy at his own 45-yard line. He gets it back to midfield. A flag comes down as he goes up around the 46-yard line on the Bath side of the field. We'll see what the flag is back there at the 42-yard line.
That's going to be a big penalty most likely. I think we're going to have an illegal block by Wapakoneta, and that's going to cost him almost 20 yards of field position here. Going to go with a hold here.
And the hold goes against the Redskins.
Of course, the way the big plays have been flying today, field position hasn't really seemed to matter as much.
You're right. And when the Redskins have had very good field position, they haven't done much with the ball at all. So this one will get marched back all the way to the 33-yard line, and that is a huge difference between starting on your opponent's 45 and beginning a drive at your own 33.
Well, the Wapakoneta defense, after their touchdown, rose to the occasion. We'll see if the Bath defense, we're looking really good there in the one series, and they have a huge play. See what they're able to, if they're able to make any adjustments themselves.
Gibson will come out working out of the shotgun. He has one receiver to each side. And he hands it off to Miracle, coming out of the backfield to the left side. He breaks through at the line of scrimmage. He's off down the left side. He's got one man to beat, and he is going to skate into the end zone. No, tripped up at the 4-yard line. Good recovery.
Eric Hefner there did not give up on the play for Bath. Number 23 for Wapakoneta. Johnny Crawford was downfield giving a block, and then I didn't catch the number of the second man that peeled back. I think it was I didn't catch the number, but he peeled back, and Hefner fought through him too to never give up on a play.
So it has been a ball game so far of big plays. Each of our scoring plays so far has been 60 yards plus.
Well, Wapak's got a 1st and goal here on the 2.
Handoff left side, Smergy, and he will go into the end zone for the touchdown. So Wapak with an answer, a big offensive play, solid defensive effort, and now another big offensive possession.
Again, that was just a little ISO play. Follow the halfback in, the left side of the line, caved the Bath defense in, blocked down on him, and had a nice, easy path to the end zone.
And the extra point is up, and Heingardner's kick is good. So we are back to even at 14 apiece. 4:10 left first quarter, and you are watching high school football on TSC.
Are you hungry for some great food? Then come get some at CJ's Pizza. With fantastic prices and amazing food, you can't go wrong no matter what you order. Every Friday night during the football season, stop in and get an 18-inch 2-topping pizza and 20 wings for $25 between 4 and close. CJ's Pizza has 2 locations, the Grandview Plaza in Wapakoneta and on Main Street in Cridersville. CJ's Pizza. Come get some.
14 apiece here at Harmon Field with 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. And not the defensive struggle that Coach Fry thought we might see tonight. And this might be whoever runs out of gas first. This one caught at the 20-yard line to the far side of the field up across the 30 and brought down at the 35. Nice return there by Hayden Atkins.
Atkins is coming in as a leading receiver for Bath with a couple long touchdown passes and one of the top receivers in the conference. But when you've scored almost 100 points, you're going to have some guys that have some good offensive stats. So
yep.
A brand new ball game here with 11 minutes, or with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. Back tied up at 14. Bath opening up in the same formation they opened the game up with here.
The three receivers bunched to the left side. Sanders lobs it out there, caught, and a little wide receiver screen goes for a couple of yards. Not much there for Taryn Sullivan.
Again, Wapak did a very good job that time of running to the football, fighting through those blocks the receivers made.
One thing we haven't seen yet is James going up the middle. He's a solid kid. You would think maybe they'd run in between the tackles a little bit.
I'm not sure what Coach Miller's game plan was, but, well, he's got 14 points, so
he's doing okay.
Not doing okay there, yeah. But, yeah, James is the leading rusher in the conference.
A nice block on the outside corner, and Sanders will go across the 45-yard line and pick up the first down, going out of bounds at the 47.
Sanders ran the ball there almost like a running back rather than a quarterback, you think, running the ball. Putting his shoulders down, squaring him up, and taking that tackler on.
Well, Sanders, 6 foot, 180 pounds, so he's a decent-sized kid.
Both teams, Bath and Wapak, lost a lot of players from the previous year. They both were hit hard by graduation.
Wapak came into this Elida game with only one returning starter on both offensive and defensive lines. So
6 of the guys from Wapak they lost were first-team all-conference in the previous season. It was 6 seniors like that.
Right.
It may take a little bit of time for the younger guys to gain some experience to step up.
So Sanders has an equipment malfunction, but he gets it taken care of, and it's first down and 10 for Bath at their own 42-yard line. Here is James up the middle across the 50 and brought down as he gets to the 48-yard line on the Redskins side of the field. Gain of about 5 on the play.
James's first carry and did a good job of attacking the line. Puts the offense in a situation where they can do a lot. Running and passing options both available for the Wildcat coaching staff.
Out of the shotgun this time, Sanders puts a man in motion. They fake the handoff, and Sanders rolls out to the right. Fires it out on the right sideline, and it is caught near the first down marker. Good defensive coverage over there on the far side, but it looked like Sullivan just got in the right spot.
Johnny Crawford was right there in his hip pocket. When I saw Sanders release the ball there, he had a very small window to get the ball in, but, you know, got to give the young man credit. He put it right there where his receiver could catch the ball.
They mark it at the 43, so enough for a first down for Bath, and they continue to move it now with 2:40 remaining here in this first quarter. Sanders tried to go up the middle, but nothing there. He gets back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Looked like Nate Valentine was in there on the stop for the Redskins.
I'll put Bath in a second long situation. This is kind of about the first semblance of a drive we've seen so far tonight.
Exactly, yeah. This will be the 5th play of this drive. Sanders rolls out to the near side, stops. He fires it deep down the left side and overthrows his intended receiver. He was trying to hook up with Cody Sherman.
Good rush there by Wapakoneta. Sherman got a step behind the defense there, but the defensive line rush by Wapakoneta allowed Sanders not to get his feet set and throw the ball maybe a little bit before he wanted to.
He definitely has a good arm.
And Sanders is a first-year starter, I believe, replacing a 3-year starter in Brad Davis last year.
Looks like Bath will come out with 3 receivers, 2 near side to the left, 1 to the far side right. And Sanders working out of the shotgun with James back there on his left hip. 2 minutes to go first quarter. And whistles before this play gets started.
Got a timeout, I believe. Bath called timeout before the penalty.
Well, we'll take a timeout as well. 14-all here in the first quarter with just under 2 minutes to play. You are watching high school football on TSC.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofer.
2 minutes to play here, first quarter, and we are tied at 14. Bath taking a timeout to avoid a delay of game penalty, and a 3rd down and 10 in front of them. Again, they come out with the 3 receivers to the left side, and Sanders rolls out that way, stops. He fires it down the center of the field, and it is incomplete. Intended for number 18, Hayden Atkins.
Good coverage that time by Alex Greavy and Johnny Crawford. Bring up 4th down here. Most likely a punt situation. Most coaches like to have the ball inside their opponent's 40 before they decide to go for it on downs, but with a 4th and 10 here, Bath's going to play field position.
Good stop by the Wapak defense there as Bath was really just starting to mount a drive. Norton takes a low snap, but he does get the foot into it. Gets it away, and it will be caught by Crawford, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line.
A very good punt there by Norton, pinning Wapak inside their own 10-yard line.
And really, he was lucky to get the kick off the way that snap was.
Low snap, scooped it up.
So Wapak will start this drive at their own 7-yard line, and we'll see what they do with the remaining 1:48 here in this first quarter. They have rallied to tie things at 14. And after their offense looked dead on arrival at the beginning of this game, they've really come to life on their last 2 possessions. Here, Gibson hands it off, and it'll be Miracle off the right side, but not much there.
Kind of as expected there, Wapakoneta trying to get the ball moved away from the goal line where they could get a little better field position there where they could fold their full offensive playbook there at Bath. But you don't want to make a mistake here. Give Bath a short field.
Crawford checks into the ball game. And Gibson will bring him to the line. No, he's going to work out of the shotgun this time. Takes the snap, he'll roll out to the left. He's got the 10-yard line across the 15, got the first down, and up the sideline. He'll be knocked out of bounds near the 35. Good play call there.
Excellent play call. There was no outside contained by Bath. Linebacker on the inside tried to come out and make the play, couldn't get there in time, and quarterback was able to turn the corner and race the field position situation there very quickly.
So now a first down at the 36-yard line. A minute to play before the end of the first quarter. Miracle, handed off, goes to the right. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, may have gotten a yard. So far, Bath has done a pretty good job of shutting down the running game in respect to the tailbacks.
And they've done a pretty good job of shutting the run down between the tackles, but whenever Wapakoneta has been able to get outside, they haven't had really good support, and good downfield blocking by the Redskins have spared some pretty big plays.
Gibson keeps it himself. He goes off the left side, shakes off a tackler at the 40. He'll dive forward to the 45-yard line, and he'll be close to another first down.
They're going to give it to him.
And they'll move the chains.
The last play here of the quarter with 26 seconds left on the clock.
Clock will start winding now. Cody Morgan brings the play in from the sideline. Greavy lines up as a wide out to the far side. He'll be joined over there by Henderson. Gibson out of the shotgun. Miracle on his right hip. 5 seconds left on the clock as he takes the snap, and Gibson will stumble forward and get back to maybe a yard shy of the first down, or excuse me, of the line of scrimmage, on the final play of the first quarter. So after one quarter of play, we're even at 14 here at Harmon Field. You are watching high school football on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
There's the bandbox.
Yeah, Touchdown Friday is brought to you in part by TSC, your hometown choice for cable, talk, and internet. And by G.A. Windsor & Son. When you see an orange truck, think green.
Welcome back into Harmon Field for the start of the second quarter. I'm Dan Hirn along with Dan Grime. And Dan, the way that this game started with the offensive fireworks, we thought it'd be 35-28 right now, but the two defenses kind of settled down at the latter part of that first quarter, and it's 14-all.
I'm sure their coaches on both sides were getting into their defenses saying we got to tackle better. Poor tackling was a big part of the plays and breakdowns. And Wapakoneta kind of stumbled there out of the last play to give themselves a second and long here.
Gibson fires it down the center of the field. He has Crawford, and it's caught inside the 30, and he'll slide down to the 22-yard line. So Johnny Crawford, who had a fantastic game last week against the Elida, comes up with his first big play of the night.
Again, that was just a poster out there. He beat defensive back number 7 there, Hefner, on the inside. Quarterback delivered a very nice pass.
A receiver to each side. Gibson out of the shotgun. He will carry it to the left side. He has the 20. Escapes one man across the 15. He'll stumble down to about the 10-yard line.
And that's number 7, Hefner again. He's been all over the field for Bath, making plays. Always around the ball, it seems like here. The last play, the last long pass play, I want to give the offensive line credit for Wapakoneta. They allowed the quarterback stand there, set his feet, deliver a good strike.
Gibson will come out, Greavy wide to the left, and he'll keep it himself. He's hit as he gets to the line of scrimmage, and he's buried as he gets to the 8. Gain of a couple on first down and goal. And now a flag's over here on the left side. We'll see what that's about. The 3 officials conferring over there at the 5-yard line.
5 was wide open.
And it's going to go against Bath for a late hit.
Big penalty there. Number 50 there, Mikesell, came in and made a good tackle. Wapak now has kind of changed their offensive running attack, and the quarterback has been taking a lot more direct snaps and attacking the line. That'll give Wapakoneta first and goal here.
Well, and Gibson has the skills to run the ball. He's 5'10", 150, and 6'2", 190. So,
he's
and
got
very
pretty
athletic.
good speed too. I've seen out here a little bit with him.
So after the penalty, it'll bring it down to the 4-yard line. Second and goal from the 4 for the Redskins. Golden opportunity here for them to take the lead for the first time tonight. Handoff, Smirgy, left side. Not much there, but a flag comes down. He'll get down to around the 3. We'll see what the flag's about. And a face mask penalty, that's going to go against Bath.
Yeah,
so
it'll still be first down again.
Right. The Wildcats are really helping the Redskins into the end zone here.
Making it tough for their interior defense. Wapak now is going to have about a yard to get the ball in the end zone. They'll have still should be first down. Well, 4 cracks inside the 1 almost to get the touchdown.
It says second down on the scoreboard. We'll see here. The handoff, Smirgy, right side, and the short yardage guy takes it in for his second touchdown tonight. So with 11:02 remaining here in the second quarter, the Redskins take the lead for the first time tonight on a 1-yard touchdown run by Smirgy. Heingarten out there to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up. And it is good. So 11:02 remaining here in the half, and the Redskins with a 21-14 lead over the Bath Wildcats. You are watching WBL football on TSC.
Are you hungry for some great food? Then come get some at CJ's Pizza. With fantastic prices and amazing food, you can't go wrong no matter what you order. Every Friday night during the football season, stop in and get an 18-inch 2-topping pizza and 20 wings for $25 between 4 and close. CJ's Pizza has 2 locations, the Grandview Plaza in Wapakoneta and on Main Street in Cridersville. CJ's Pizza. Come get some.
Back here at Harmon Field, Redskins put together an impressive drive to take the lead 21-14. They kick it away here. And the ball is loose. Looks like the Redskins have it down at the Bath 34-yard line. Excuse me, 29-yard line. So a sudden change there for the Redskins, and they will get their offense back out onto the field.
Yeah, that's very critical because Bath scored the first 14 points of the game here, and Wapakoneta is now answered with 3 touchdowns. Bath, needed that ball back to try to change momentum themselves, but now their defense.
And that last touchdown drive for the Redskins, one of their better drives of the season, that started at their own 7-yard line.
And 93 yards. Couple big plays and a big running play and a big pass play to aid that. But again, 93 yards, and now Wapakoneta's got a short field inside the 30, almost already in the red zone to start this next drive. Against a Bath defense, it's probably getting a little bit tired.
Gibson will run it to the right side out of the shotgun, and he is going to pick up first down yardage. He'll go down the sideline and into the end zone for a touchdown. One play, 29 yards, and pay dirt for Kyle Gibson.
Again, the quarterback attacking the line of scrimmage, direct snap to the shotgun. It's almost a power sweep play from a direct snap, like an old single wing play that they used to run, and very effective for the Redskins there to now go up by 2 touchdowns.
Right. They have scored 28 unanswered points with the extra point there by Heingarten. And so at the 10:47 mark here in the second quarter, the Redskins with 28 unanswered points to take a 28-14 lead. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofer.
28-14, the Redskin offense slumbering at the beginning of this game awakens and scores 28 unanswered points to this Bath Wildcat team, and they are set to kick it off again here. Wildcats have not had a lot go right since their last touchdown at the 8-minute mark in the first quarter.
Their defense has spent a lot of time on the field, and Bath's going to have to get a drive here just to give that defense a little bit of time to rest.
James will field it up across the 20, makes a man miss, and he'll be brought down as he gets to the 27-yard line. And that's where Bath will start their next possession. Bath has the offensive weapons to get back into this game. They're not out of it, clearly, and it's only the second quarter, but they need to get some things going in the right direction if they're going to get back into it.
That's exactly right. They've given up 42 points in each of their 2 games, and Redskins already have 28 in a little more than a quarter so far.
We'll see Sanders operate out from under center this time. He has a receiver to each side and 2 backs in the backfield behind him. Man in motion. Hand off to James. He goes off the left side. He's got room across the 30 to the 40. Cuts it back to the middle of the field, and he goes down limping as he gets across midfield. And he crumbles to the ground at about the 47-yard line.
Again, no contact on that injury, so maybe that could possibly be some of Bath's strategy this first start of the game, running Sanders a little bit more, as James may have been nicked up a little bit somewhere that we did not know about.
Well, and James certainly didn't go down because he was tackled. He went down because his legs stiffened up or something.
Made some great cuts, though, in his downfield running, and you got to give the Bath line credit. They had some good blocks and sealed it off for him to follow through.
Handoff, and up the middle, to the left is Cody Sherman. It's his first carry of the night, and he picks up positive yards, about 5 on that first down carry.
ISO play right up the middle there. Takes it up 5 yards. And again, this, importantly for Bath, is galling their defense to get a little time to catch them breath for those guys that aren't going both ways. You know, high school football, a lot of guys go both ways, but.
Right. This is Sherman again off the left side. He's going to pick up a few yards up close to the first down marker. I went both ways as well. I sat the bench on offense and on defense, so I had a good view of the game from both angles. Under 10 minutes to play here in this second quarter. 3rd down and a yard to go.
Bath being here probably in 4-down territory.
They look to the sideline for the play. And now Sanders will bring him to the line. Handoff to the up back. And he will go up and pick up the first down to the 35-yard line. And that was Joey Halker on the carry there. He'll mark that just outside the 35-yard line.
Temperatures changed here a little bit. I don't know if you're feeling that like I am, but the temperatures changed, like possibly some weather moving in here.
Well, my understanding is that there's a lot of delays in the Lima area at ball games tonight because of lightning. Here's Sanders, fires it out to the right side, up across the 30 to the 25-yard line. Nice catch there by Eric Hefner. They'll actually mark him down at about the 26.
Again, another positive play for the Wildcats. Very important for them to get back in this game to get some points here on this drive.
Sherman off the left side. He'll pick up a couple down to the 25-yard line. James still out of this ball game after leaving limping after a nice run.
Three straight first downs now for the Wildcats, so assembling again a drive.
Sanders rolls out to the left, stops, fires it, and it's just in behind his intended receiver, Hefner, at the 15-yard line, and he took a pop as he threw that ball away.
Again, why he wasn't able to complete that pass, because Hefner did a good job of finding a spot in the defense to settle down into, and Hefner was wide open there with no Redskin more than 5-10 yards from him, so he would have had a positive play there.
But the pressure on Sanders forced him to get rid of the ball early, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Colin Gossard checks into the ball game. He's out there with 2 other receivers on the left side. Sanders rolls out left side. He fires it out there, and he overthrows his intended receiver. Looking for Hefner again near the 10-yard line. That ball was a little bit too tall.
I don't know if Sanders was just throwing that one away or if there was a little miscommunication there between them, but again, good coverage by Wapak there. Johnny Crawford again was right there in Hefner's hip pocket. Those two guys have had quite a battle, both sides of the ball, both of them playing defense and offense tonight.
And Sanders seemed to feel the pressure again on that play. I think that's a ball that if Hefner gets a chance to turn around and go up for, he probably gets a hand on. Sanders, again, under a lot of pressure. They set up the screen, and it's caught up across the 15, down inside the 10, and brought down at the 7-yard line. Nice catch by Hayden Atkins.
Again, a middle screen there, little receiver slipping down. Wapak was blitzing a little bit, line came through, and Bath released him, and very good job. Now Atkins had a couple big touchdown catches against Defiance. This is the first time I think we've called his name tonight.
Maybe the second time, but he has not been that
he has
as
not
involved.
been as active as that. So
here's Sherman left side. He'll get down around the 5, down to the 3-yard line. So it'll be second down and goal. He picks up about 4 on that carry.
Of course, Bath needs a touchdown here, being down 2 scores to get back in here, and clock rolled about 7.5 minutes left. With the way the defense has been playing, you're gonna have to score when you get in there.
Well, they are now over 3 minutes on this drive, and the ball is loose, and the Redskins are saying that they have it. We'll see what the indication is. And that Wapak ball, so that's a huge play when you lose a handle down inside the 5.
Again, an unforced error. Just mishandled the football there, and Wapakoneta pounced on it and thwarted another good drive that the Wildcats have had.
About the only positive you can take away from that is that the defense had some time to rest.
Yes, and change momentum a little bit too. Unfortunate for a drive to end with a.
Now they're exactly sure what the confusion is. It looks like they're gonna take the teams off the field here. Maybe somebody saw some lightning. So that is gonna put us into rain delay mode. 7:24 remaining here in the half, and the Redskins with a 28-14 lead. You're watching high school football on TSC.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Second down and 7 here as we rejoin this ball game, which was interrupted last night by lightning and restarted here this afternoon. And on the second play of this suspended ball game, handoff off the right side following a carry by Miracle. And a 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Redskins. It will be interesting to see how it plays out because momentum was clearly on the side of the Redskins last night when this game was suspended. But conditions have changed, obviously. Handoff off to the right and nothing going there. This drive set up by a fumble at the 3-yard line on a center quarterback exchange that led to a turnover and gave the Redskins the ball, stopping what looked to be a potential Bath scoring drive. But the Bath defense rested overnight and back out here today, stops the Wapakoneta offense. And they will be forced to punt it out of their own end zone. Good snap, and the kick is away. Shortish kick. It'll hit on the Wapak side of the field and take a Redskin bounce across midfield and go out of bounds on the opposite sideline at the 48-yard line, and that's where the Bath Wildcats will set up for their first offensive play of the afternoon. Another factor that may play into this suspended ball game is that Keanu James, who left last night's game after pulling up in the middle of a run, is back in there, had the night to rest up, and is back in at the tailback spot. With 5:38 remaining here in the half, James takes the handoff and goes off the left side. Nothing there for him. He got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard short. It'll be a 2nd down and long coming up. But Bath with great field position to start their first possession today at their own 48-yard line. So he does get back to the line of scrimmage. Sanders will work out of the shotgun this time. Rolls out to the near side. Looking downfield, fires, and it is incomplete. Overthrew his intended receiver, Terrence Sullivan. He was way out in front of him, and he was lucky that ball wasn't taken away. So a 3rd down and long coming up now after the incompletion. Storms throughout the area, disrupting a lot of football in the Wapakoneta and Lima area. This game picked up in the 2nd quarter. Sanders is back to pass, has some time, lobs it out to the right, and incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cody Sherman, and that pass incomplete brings up a 4th down for Bath. So both of these offenses sputtering coming out here as we pick up this suspended game here in the 2nd quarter. Game stopped last night with 7:24 remaining in the 2nd quarter, and right as the Redskins had taken over on a fumble at their own 3-yard line. This snap over the head of Norton, who is able to recover and get a good kick away that will hit and take a Bath bounce down to the 20-yard line, where it is scooped up by the Redskins. And that, not exactly the way that Coach Fry would have liked to have drawn that up. Crawford may have been better off to let that one go, but he scoops it up, and the Redskins will start at their own 21-yard line. So Gibson will bring the offense out. Miracle will be in the backfield with him. He'll add Crawford and Greavy out as wideouts. Keeps it himself and goes over to the near side. Up across the 20 to the 23-yard line, so not a lot there, but positive yards on 1st down. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Pretty good crowd reassembled here at Harmon Field, as they were sent running last night by the rain. 3 receivers wide to the right for Gibson out of the shotgun. He'll lob it out there. It is caught by Greavy, but immediately shut down by Sherman. Good tackle, open field tackle by Sherman as he shuts down that screen play to the outside. Gibson, 6'2", 190-pound senior at the quarterback spot. Works out of the shotgun here. Takes the snap, looking to the near side, and that one is caught, but immediately hooked up there inside the 30-yard line and finally brought down after good effort is Josh Wendell. It'll be short of the 1st down by a couple of yards. 4th down and 2 coming up. And it looks like Coach Fry will go to the punt. So this Bath defense, which has surrendered 28 unanswered points now, has obviously been aided by the rest of the night off. Fake punt here. This one up the middle. It'll be a 1st down and more. Still on his feet across midfield and upended as he got to the 45-yard line is Schmergy. Nice run by Zach Schmergy on the fake punt. So they caught Bath napping with that one. And the Redskins will keep the offense on the field with 2:54 remaining in a half. As we mentioned, the Redskins have rattled off 28 points since falling behind 14-0 with 8 minutes to go in the 1st quarter. Gibson under center. Takes the snap, handoff to the up back, and not much there. Probably got a couple of yards. Carried there by Miracle. 2nd down and 8 coming up. One wide out, wide to the near side left. Gibson, the pitch, Miracle hit in the backfield by Sherman, who knocks him down about at the line of scrimmage. So he may have gotten back to the line. It'll bring up a 3rd down and long for the Redskins. Cody Sherman, 5'6", 145-pound senior. He plays much bigger than that. One wide receiver, that is Hegemeyer, wide to the right. Gibson fakes the handoff, rolls out to the right. Looking downfield, he fires, and it's caught. Up around the 30, down to the 25, and rolling forward to the 20-yard line is Chrysler, who had a big catch in the early part of this game, which was played last night. Makes a nice catch there. So 1st down and 10 for the Redskins. Ball at the 20-yard line with 1:23 remaining in the half. Obviously, the Redskins want to use up as much of that 1:23 as possible and get into the end zone here before the half. Gibson off the right side. He'll get down to the 15, making the 14-yard line. 6-yard gain on 1st down. And now the Wapak offense starting to get a little traction here, as they struggled in their first possession. 53 seconds remaining. They get to the line of scrimmage. Gibson out of the shotgun now. Hands off Miracle, coming to the left. Trying to evade the Bath and get to the corner. He will go out of bounds near the 11-yard line. And a timeout going to be taken by the Redskins. We'll take a timeout as well. 39 seconds remaining here in the half. The Redskins with the lead, 28-14, and you're watching high school football on TSC.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
.27 seconds remaining here in this first half. 35-14. The Redskins expand their lead on an 11-yard touchdown run by Gibson, his 2nd touchdown run of the night. The return for Bath up across the 25 to the 30. Sherman has room, and he will finally be hemmed in at the 45-yard line. Cody Sherman has put on a pretty good display for the 145-pound frame that he brings to the field. So for the 2nd time in a row, Bath will start a drive outside of their own 40-yard line, this time at their own 47, excuse me. However, they'll have just 17 seconds to work with before the half, and then they will have to give the ball back to the Wapakoneta offense. Sanders under center. Fakes the handoff. He is back to pass. Lobs it deep down the center of the field, and incomplete. He was looking for Hayden Atkins on the left side. Hayden had a couple of catches last night, but coming into this game, we anticipated him being a bigger part of this Bath offense. He has not been a tremendous factor so far, and that probably has a lot to do with Johnny Crawford over there. Now 12 seconds left, 2nd down and 10 for Bath. They put a man in motion across the backfield, near side to far side. Sanders going to keep it himself. He's hit and dropped as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He may have lost a yard on the play, back to the 46-yard line. And Bath will take a timeout with 1 second left. So we will see. They will try something with a little bit of trickery involved here on their final play of the first half. And I imagine that Coach Chris Miller will do something that doesn't involve a lot of risk, because the last thing you want to have happen is for Wapak to take something all the way back on a missed play or a mistake by your offense that they could add to their already large 21-point lead. This game started with a 75-yard touchdown run by Doug Sanders with 11:39 remaining in the first quarter. Then Bath scored again with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter with a 62-yard pass from Sanders to James. And that is the last time we heard anything from the Bath offense. Sanders out of the shotgun. He'll have 3 receivers. Has time to pass. Down the left sideline. Caught and tipped and caught and taken into the end zone by Colin Gossard. Great concentration by Colin Gossard. That ball was touched by 2 Redskins before he was finally able to get a hand on it and pull it in to take it into the end zone. Exactly the way they drew it up, I'm sure. So as time expires here in the first quarter, or excuse me, the first half, the Bath Wildcats with a 56-yard touchdown pass. The extra point is blocked. Coming in from the far side and putting the mid on that one was number 14, Cody Morgan, who shut that kick down. So at half, the Redskins with a 35-20 lead. You're watching high school football on TSC.
Owen Kitchen and Bath Showroom has been family owned and operated since 1990. We can help you from start to finish with your entire project. Let one of our professional designers put the final touches on your project. Owen Kitchen and Bath now has 2 showrooms to better serve you in Wapakoneta and Lima. Owen Kitchen and Bath, cabinetry that will take your breath away at prices that won't.
For over 100 years, the Stolly Insurance Team has been looking out for you.
We have access to major insurance companies all over the country.
And together, we can customize an insurance program that will offer you the best coverage for the best premiums.
Let us look out for you. Give us a call for a personalized proposal today.
Proudly featuring Motorist Insurance, Stolly Insurance in Lima, Wapak, Salina, and Lakeview. Representing Motorist Insurance Group and other fine insurance companies. Stolly Insurance.
Tailgaters Drive-Thru, located just south of Lincoln Avenue on Defiance Street, has the best pizza in Wapakoneta. Tailgaters Drive-Thru is hot food, cold drinks. Tailgaters Drive-Thru on Defiance Street. We've got what you're looking for.
Welcome back to Harmon Field for the start of the second half, and as we come back after a short timeout or a short halftime, we take a look at the touchdown that led into the break on a 56-yard touchdown pass from Sanders to Gossard as time expired. And then following that touchdown, nice play here by Cody Morgan to block the extra point, and that takes us to our halftime score of 35-20. They had an abbreviated halftime break as both teams took a breather at opposite ends of the field. And now Bath will kick it away to start the second half. Norton has it teed up and puts the foot into a short kick to the near sideline. It'll hit at the 25-yard line, and that's where it's covered up. Inside the 25 and the 23-yard line. Brandon Miller falls on it there. So Bath trying to avoid the big play there by the Wapak return team. And so Wapak will have a fresh 12 to work with starting at their own 25-yard line. Gibson out of the shotgun. He will carry it to the near side and knifing through there and putting pressure on Gibson. It was number 60 for the Bath Wildcats, Tyler Shobe. Shobe got through that line quickly and disrupted that play. A pickup of a yard still for Gibson, but a missed blocking assignment there as Shobe disrupts it. 2nd down and 9 coming up. One receiver to each side for Gibson, who fakes the handoff. He'll keep it. He gets pressure, escapes, and finds his way back up to about the line of scrimmage. May have picked up a yard, but it was a lot of work to get that yard. Gibson evaded three Bath defenders in the backfield to get back to the line of scrimmage. Picks up a 3rd down and 8 now. Gibson again out of the shotgun. He is back to pass. Fires it out to the right side. Caught up across the 35 to the 38-yard line. Nice catch there by Chrysler. So 1st down for the Redskins. Redskins with a 35-20 lead now with 11 minutes to play 3rd quarter, and Gibson out of the shotgun will keep it himself. Goes off the left side. He's across the 40 to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 7 on 1st down and a nice run by the senior quarterback. Both of these quarterbacks in this ball game are very capable of running. In fact, Sanders comes into this game leading the WBL in all-purpose yards. Second down and 3 coming up for the Redskins. Handoff in the backfield and disrupting that play for Bath. Seth Collins as well as Sherman in there. And it looked like that blocker might have been out of place for the Redskins. A loss on the play brings up a 3rd down and about 7.
Come on, Red!
Henderson on the carry there. Greavy wide to the right, Crawford wide near side to the left. Gibson out of the shotgun, has Miracle back there with him. He is back to pass. Now looking to run. Gets to the near side, escapes one man, and is brought down by Cody Sherman. And Sherman, trying to fire up his teammates, came in and made a good tackle there. 4th down coming up for the Redskins, and they're forced to punt it away. Bath with 2 men back to receive it. They stand near the 21-yard line. There's the snap. Has time and gets the kick away. It'll be fielded at the 22-yard line. The ball loose, and it looks like the Redskins may have recovered it. We will see what the officials come up with. It looks like it will stay Bath ball. 2 return men for the Wildcats. Trey Wheeler and Hayden Atkins collided as the ball came down, and then Atkins not able to hold on to it, but able to fall on it and retain possession for the Wildcats, who will take over at their own 22-yard line. 9:03 remaining 3rd quarter. James back there with Sanders in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Sanders has time, fires it out left side, and it's caught. To the inside of the field, takes to the 29-yard line. A gain of about 6 on the play. So now a 2nd down and 2 coming up. A gain of 8 on that last play. Out of the shotgun is Sanders. He's going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle, runs into a pile, and he stood up. He gets across the 30 to the 31-yard line. It'll be close to the 1st down marker, but it looks like it'll bring up a 3rd down. So not much there for Sanders.
Come on, D!
And Bath gets back to the line of scrimmage. They look like they have their play already called. 3 receivers bunched to the right. And now Sanders stares to the sideline. James will line up to the left of him. Sanders takes the snap. He will keep it and go to the left. He has the first down up to the 34-yard line. And the Bath Wildcats will move the sticks on a 3rd down carry. Under 8 minutes to play already here in this 3rd quarter. Sanders again out of the shotgun. 3 receivers to his left, to his right, and a flag comes down as this pass caught by Sherman on the right side, but some early movement by the Bath Wildcats is going to force them backwards and bring up a first down and 15. Not what Coach Miller wanted for sure, as the Wildcats looked like they were starting to build some momentum offensively.
Come on, Red!
Sanders stares to the sidelines for the play. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to the far side left, and James in the backfield with him. He stops the pass, fires it out to the near side, and he overthrows Sherman, his intended receiver, at the 45-yard line. That ball was far too high for Sherman to make the reception there, so a 2nd down and 15 coming up. A lot of clouds in the sky this afternoon, but they pale in comparison to what came through here last evening. Sanders back to pass, fires it out near side, caught by Sherman. Not much there. He'll get back up to what was the original line of scrimmage, about the 35-yard line. They may give him the 36, but it'll still be a 3rd down and a long. Ball just outside the 35-yard line. Sanders stares to the sideline for the play. 2 receivers to his left this time on a 3rd down and 9. Sanders puts Sherman in motion. We've seen this a couple of times. He rolls out to the opposite way, throws it across, and it's tipped and caught. Off across midfield to the 45, to the 40, and finally muscled out of bounds is Seth Collins near the 30-yard line. 2nd tipped pass we've seen this afternoon that was caught by a Bath Wildcat, and this one leads to a first down. Sanders keeps it himself. He goes off the left side, bounces off a couple of tackles inside the 20 to the 10 to the 5, and he will fall into the end zone for a touchdown. The linesman at the goal line was looking to the official on the far sideline to see if Sanders may have stepped out of bounds before getting to the end zone. He did not. And that will add 6 more to the Bath tally, as they have scored 2 touchdowns on their last 2 possessions. Norton waiting for his holder to come out. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. This time they got it off before Cody Morgan was able to get in there to get it. 35-27 now. Bath creeping back into this one with 6:15 left in the 3rd quarter. You're watching high school football on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
6:15 remaining in the third quarter here at Harmon Field, and the Bath Wildcats, after surrendering 35 unanswered points, have scored back-to-back touchdowns on their last two possessions to creep back into this ball game. They now trail 35-27. And an onside kick attempt here. And we'll see that it lands in a pile over on the far side of the field. The Bath coaching staff and players are indicating it is their ball, but it looks like the Redskins will come out of there with it as Cody Morgan climbs out of that pile with the ball. Big play for Cody Morgan. Sophomore, 5'10", 150 pounds. He's already blocked an extra point this afternoon and comes up there with the ball. That'll give the Redskins a good opportunity here as they start at their own 44-yard line with 6:15 remaining. Gibson will hand it off. Henderson left side, not much there for him. He'll fall forward to the 45-yard line, picks up a yard. Actually, if they mark it to the 46, a couple. So a second down and 8 coming up. Henderson didn't look like he was able to get a good head of steam going there. One receiver wide, far side to the right. Miracle, the up back, takes the handoff. He goes across midfield, and he's knocked down as he gets to the 49-yard line. Pickup of about 5 on that second down carry. Brings up a third down and short for the Redskins. Redskins, so far since resuming this suspended game, have been outscored 13-7. They were up 28-14 when we started this suspended game over this afternoon. This is a carry by Gibson. He'll keep it himself as he goes off the left side and gets down to the Bath 45-yard line, enough for a first down. So the clock will roll with 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. To the line, Gibson hands it off, and on the left side across the 40-yard line, he creeped down to about the 39. It was Josh Wendell. They'll mark it right at the 40-yard line, so a 5-yard carry on first down. Redskins moving the ball pretty well. They started this drive at their own 44-yard line. Now down to the Bath 40. Gibson under center. Split backs behind him. Hands it off. Wendell left side. He's stopped as he gets to the line of scrimmage. Coming up to make the stop on him is Joey Halter. They'll mark that inside the 39-yard line. So a third down and about 3 coming up. Gibson will bring the play in himself from the sideline and brings him to the line of scrimmage. Pitch to the near side. Miracle finds room. He's going to be knocked off his feet as he gets up to the 36-yard line. It'll be close to the first down depending on the spot, but it looks like that'll be a fourth down play coming up. Gibson getting the play from Coach Fry on the near sideline. Jogs in as this clock continues to roll down toward 3 minutes to play third quarter. Fourth down and 1 at the Bath 36-yard line. And it looks like Bath is going to be whistled for coming across and invading, or crossing the line there. Charging up to try and create some confusion at the line was Tyler Schob. And that penalty will go against the Wildcats, giving the Redskins a first down. That moves the ball up to the 31-yard line. Wildcats the Redskins sprint out of their huddle. Handoff, Greavy, left side. He's on his feet at the 15, still on his feet. Lost the ball as he got knocked out of bounds at the 20-yard line. An 11-yard carry for Alex Greavy.
Timeout, Bath Wildcats.
Wildcats will take a timeout with 2:46 left, third quarter. Redskins with a 35-27 lead, and you're watching high school football on TSC.
Are you hungry for some great food? Then come get some at CJ's Pizza. With fantastic prices and amazing food, you can't go wrong no matter what you order. Every Friday night during the football season, stop in and get an 18-inch 2-topping pizza and 20 wings for $25 between 4 and close. CJ's Pizza has 2 locations, the Grandview Plaza in Wapakoneta and on Main Street in Cridersville. CJ's Pizza. Come get some.
.246 left, third quarter, and the Redskins come to the line, first down and 10 at the Bath 20-yard line off the right side, and a gain of a couple for Jensen Miracle. Redskins threatening again. Their offense has already pushed through 35 points. Trying to add to it here, trying to answer a couple of touchdowns by the Bath Wildcats, as the Wildcats have kind of snuck back into this game. To the left side, Miracle tripped up a little bit. He'll fall forward across the 10-yard line down to the 9, and should have another first down for the Redskins.
Third and short.
Yeah, looks like they're going to mark it just short of the first down. Under 2 minutes to play, third quarter. It's a third down and 1. Gibson brings him to the line. He will keep it himself and dive forward to pick up that first down. So it'll be first and goal for the Redskins. As the sun climbs out of the clouds a little bit for us here this afternoon. Gibson will bring him to the line. Wendell and Miracle in the backfield. It'll be Miracle to the left. He's going to stay on his feet inside the 5-yard line. He is down at the 1. So the Redskins knocking on the door again. And Bath has scored 13 points on their last 2 possessions, both of them aided by tipped, caught passes. And the Redskins trying to build their lead back up here as Gibson will push his way behind the center there, trying to get across the goal line. No indication yet that he made it, and it looks like he did not. So stopped at the 1-yard line. Third down and goal coming up. 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brandon Miller brings a play in from the sideline, and Gibson brings him to the line. Miracle in the backfield behind him. He takes a big hit as he gets to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be a 4th down and goal for the Redskins with 5 seconds left here in the third quarter. I don't anticipate them running another play before we go to the final frame. That'll be it for the third quarter here at Harmon Field. 35-27, the Redskins still with the lead, and you are watching high school football on TSC.
Who do I call?
Since 1946, home and business owners have trusted Frost Roofing to help make the best roofing decision for their home building and budget.
Do you guarantee your work?
With an industry-leading 50-year labor and materials guarantee on select CertainTeed shingles, Frost Roofing has you covered.
So, what if I decide to move?
Frost will transfer this incredible warranty to the new owners, increasing the value of your home.
Church, home, or business, Frost Roofing offers you the comfort of knowing your roofing system is guaranteed by a professional roofer.
under center on a 4th down and 1, and a touchdown off the left side for the Redskins as they start this 4th quarter by scoring their 6th touchdown of the afternoon. So on a 4th down and goal, Coach Fry calls the right number there, and the Redskins get into the end zone. Heingardner out there to attempt the extra point. This kick is up, and it is good. Here's another look at the touchdown as we go to break. 11:56 remaining here in this ball game, and the Redskins extend their lead to 42-27. You're watching high school football on TSC.
When you see an orange truck, you think G.A. Windsor & Son Company. But the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, we want you to think green. Why green? Because G.A. Windsor & Son are the original recyclers. Using a modern fleet of trucks, G.A. Windsor & Son Company collects food co-products from restaurants, food retailers, and food manufacturers in Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Kentucky. These food co-products are used to manufacture quality livestock and pet care feed ingredients. So the next time you see an orange G.A. Windsor & Son truck, think green.
Heingardner ready to put the foot into it at the 40-yard line. And it'll be Sherman to scoop it up at the 13, back across the 20, and knocked off his feet at the 25-yard line. The Bath Wildcats, who carved into the Redskin lead and were able to get to within 8, gave up the touchdown there on the first play of the 4th quarter. And now trail at 42-27 with 11:50 remaining in the ball game. That last drive by the Redskins started with 6:15 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and they started that drive at their own 44-yard line, so they were able to burn a lot of time off the clock. Here's James. He's got a lot of room to the far side of the 35. Has the first down and more. Across to 45, still on his feet, and finally spun down as he gets across midfield to the Redskin 49-yard line. We saw James break into the open field a couple times last night. He exited the game on what could have been his longest run of the night when he pulled up with an injury that ended the run, because there was no other way the Redskins were going to catch him had he not injured himself on that carry. First down and 10 for the Wildcats at the 49-yard line. James again, this time off the right side. And he gets stuffed as he gets across the line of scrimmage, picked up a couple of yards, and he lost the ball, and it's picked up by the Redskins. So a fumble on the play, scooped up by Schmergy on the far side. And the Wildcats squander an opportunity, giving the ball back to the Redskins. Here's another look at it. James losing the ball on that play. And the Redskins will try and take advantage of that, run some time off this clock, and take away the win here. They will take it at their own 49-yard line. Here's Wendell. And he jives across the 40-yard line, deep into Bath territory at the 37. Nice carry by Josh Wendell. Picks up 14 yards on that run. Gibson brings him to the line. Greavy and Miracle in the backfield. It'll be Greavy off the left side. He's hit in the backfield, but escapes. Gets a couple of yards up to the 35-yard line. And this Bath defense did not get much of a rest as their offense came out, ran 2 plays, and turned the ball over. It'll be 2nd down and 9 now as they spot the ball at the 36-yard line. Gibson keeps it, looking to pass. Fires to Greavy. He's caught it at the 10 and knocked off his feet at the 7-yard line. Gibson with a nice job of hiding that ball and rolling out to make the pass. So the Redskins right back at it, threatening to score again here. Here's another look at the play and the pass to Greavy, who finds a good cushion and is able to make that catch. Wendell on a carry off the left side. He gets tripped up in the backfield by Andrew Garland. This Bath defense right on pace where they have been in the first 2 ball games. They've given up 42 points in each of their first 2 ball games, and that's where it sits right now. And they're actually looking to increase their average here. As the Redskins have the ball, 2nd down and goal at the 5-yard line. Handoff, Miracle, right side. He's close, down to the 1-yard line. There's still 9 minutes to play in this game. And Gibson will bring him to the line again as he gets to play directly from the sideline and jogs it in. Smirgy in there in the backfield. He has been the short yardage guy, and he is again. Takes it off the right side for a 1-yard touchdown with 8:38 left here in the ball game. That's the 3rd 1-yard touchdown run of the ball game for the Redskins. The 2nd by Smirgy. He has 3 touchdowns tonight. 1 from 2 yards out and 2 from 1 yard out. There's the snap, and Gibson rolling out. He's going to try the 2-point conversion, and it is wide of the target in the back of the end zone. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and with 8:38 left in the ball game, the Redskins now lead 48-27. You're watching high school football on TSC.
When you think of protecting your assets, there's more than just your home and car. There's also your life and your family's future. Ensure those you love most are taken care of with protection planning. Life changes and opportunities occur. Look to someone you can trust with a customized approach. Minster Bank's Private Wealth Management Group, investment and insurance products. Not FDIC insured, may lose value, no bank guarantee.
Back here at Harmon Field, 8:38 remaining in our ball game, 48-27. The Redskins on top as they just added a 1-yard touchdown from Smirgy to increase their lead following the fumble by Keanu James. Sherman tries to bring it to the near side of the field, and he's shut down as he gets to the 13-yard line. So Bath will not have great field position to start this next drive with 8:32 left in the game. James had a fumble on his last carry. He had a 14-yard run right before that. And he will line up in the backfield behind Sanders. Sanders will work out of the shotgun here with James on his right hip. And 3 receivers over on that right side. Sanders rolls out that way, looking, stops, and he is going to go down as he gets up to the 11-yard line. Redskins shutting down that play. Gibson looked like he may have had his head turned a little bit back there by a defender going by, but he lines up now. It's 2nd down and 11. Back to pass, lobs it left side, caught by Sherman across the 20, and he'll move up to the 24-yard line. Should be close to a first down. And it is. Wildcat first down. Bath was sunk last week by Defiance. They lost 42-32. It's the second game in a row they gave up 42 points. Here is Sanders looking, and he is going to be hit and dropped. Big number 77, Nathan Bracey, drops him short of the line of scrimmage at the 24-yard line. 23-yard line, excuse me. But Bath committed 6 turnovers in that ball game last week against Defiance, and they have a turnover on their last possession that led directly to a Redskin touchdown. Sanders fires it. Sherman makes the catch. Flag comes down as Sherman takes it to the center of the field and is knocked off his feet at the 30-yard line. We'll see what the flag is about. And the penalty flag marked down at the 28-yard line. And we'll see what the indication is. A lot of discussion out there. But the ball is moving backwards for the Bath Wildcats. Now they're going to call a holding against the Redskins and move the ball up to the 34-yard line. So that's where we'll have it. Second down and a yard to go. Sanders works down out of the shotgun. James back there on the right hip. He is back to pass. Gets a block by James. It gives him time to throw, but he throws the interception to the far side of the field. Picked off by Crawford at the 39-yard line. Sanders came into this game with 4 interceptions, and he throws another one here. Overthrew his intended receiver on the far side. And the Redskins, with this possession, can all but lock things up. Here's another look at the interception. There you see Crawford, who is used to catching the ball offensively, takes this one away. From the 39-yard line, Wendell will bring it to the right side across the 40 to the 42. Gain of 3 on a first down carry. Obviously, Coach Fry would like to grind out a lot of time on this possession and come away with their first WBL win of the season. Gibson under center, 2 backs behind him. And they hand it off to Greavy. Greavy off the left side across midfield and down to the 49-yard line. Greavy getting a couple of opportunities to carry the ball here in this second half, and he has looked good doing it. Picks up the first down for the Redskins as they move the ball to the 49-yard line on the Bath side of the 50. Pretty good crowd reassembled here on the Wapak side as we resume this suspended game here. Wendell off the left side, not much there, gets down to the 46-yard line, a gain of a couple. This game stopped with the 7:24 mark in the third quarter following a Bath turnover, a fumble on the exchange from center to quarterback that the Redskins picked up at their own 3-yard line, and that is when the Lightning was spotted and the game was suspended last night. Picked up here this evening at 5 o'clock. Gibson under center, the pitch to Miracle coming to the near side. Still on his feet at the 40 and knocked down as he gets up across the 35 to the 33-yard line. Another first down for the Redskins. And more importantly, they continue to move time off the clock. After a disappointing loss last week in Elida, Coach Fry has to be happy with the effort here this afternoon, or last night and this evening. Miracle up the middle. He gets going to get close to another first down. He gets down to about the 23-yard line. So that should be another first down, and it is. Tumultuous week for this Wapak program, but they can put a good end to it here with this win. The Wapak defense with a good effort to, as this is Wendell coming to the near side. He's wrestled down as he gets to the 20-yard line, a 3-yard pickup on first down. Should be proud of the effort that they've put in this ball game, because the Bath offense has done a good job of putting up yards and points in the first 2 ball games of this season. We mentioned that they've given up defensively 42 points a game coming in, but they scored 65 in the first game, 32 in the second game. Here is Greavy again, inside the 20, down to the 15, and he'll fall forward to the 14-yard line. So a third down coming up for the Redskins as we move under 4 minutes to play here in this ball game. Gibson under center now with 2 backs behind him. And motion on the right side of the offensive line there for the Redskins. So it'll be a false start against Wapakoneta, one of the few mistakes they've made on this drive. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. Make it 3rd down and 6, excuse me. But for the Redskins, they have to be happy with this possession because they've already run 4 minutes off the clock. And a 3rd down and 6 now. Again, Bath showing blitz. Gibson fakes the handoff, lobs it down the center of the field, and that pass is incomplete. It looked like it was intended for Jensen Miracle over the middle. He got tangled up and knocked down with Trey Wheeler, both of them hitting the dirt at about the 3-yard line. Obviously, the crowd here in Wapak looking for the interference call, but no call, and a 4th down and 6 coming up. .259 left in the game. Gibson works out of the shotgun now. Greavy wide, far side to the left. Crawford wide, near to the right. And the pass intended on the far side for Chrysler, incomplete at the 5-yard line. And the Bath defense makes a stop, helped out a little bit by the penalty. And the lack of a penalty, rather, on that possession for the Redskins. So they will give the ball over, but they did manage to take 4 minutes off the clock, leaving only 2:54 remaining in this game for Bath to do anything offensively. 21-point lead for the Redskins. We'll see what Coach Chris Miller comes out with here. Sanders works out of the shotgun. 2 receivers to his right, one to the far side, one to the near side left, and he lobs it out here, caught by Colin Gossard, and he is knocked off his feet at the 28-yard line. Second down and 1 coming up. Looks like Bath has some plays called. Sanders will roll out to the near side. Has some time, fires it out there. It is tipped and caught on the far side. That was Gossard again. Gossard makes the catch up across the 40 at the 41-yard line. And Bath quickly back to the line of scrimmage to run another play. 2:18 left, 4th quarter. Handoff, James up the middle. He'll gain a few on first down up to the 44-yard line. A gain of 3, second down and 7 coming up. And we hit the 2-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. 3 receivers wide to the near side left. Sanders under some pressure from Smirgy. Lobs it out. Caught by Cody Sherman up across the 45. And he was lucky to get out of the way of Greavy because he was coming like a freight train. But Sherman able to make that catch and get low after a gain of a couple. Flags come down here on a 3rd down and 6 play, and it'll be a false start against the Wildcats. So they will go backwards. It'll be a 3rd down and 11 coming up. 1:34 left in this game. Puts Bath back to the 40-yard line. Sanders back to pass. He fires it out to the right. It is incomplete. And Sanders took a pretty good pop when he let go of that ball. 4th down coming up. Brandon Miller got in there defensively for the Redskins to take Sanders off his feet as he let go of that ball. Pass intended for Gossard on the right side, incomplete. 4th down and 11. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Sanders out of the shotgun. Getting pressure from his backside. Steps up. That ball is tipped and intercepted at the 41-yard line. Coming over to make the play on that one is Zach Dietering as he scooped up that one out of the air on the tipped pass. So Dietering with the pick, and the Redskins will start out. They'll take over at the 40-yard line with just 1:08 to run off the clock before they pick up their 2nd win of the season and their 1st win inside their conference. Gibson will be under center, and he will take a knee. So the Redskins will wind out the final minute here. Here's another look at the interception by Dietering at the 41-yard line. The 2nd interception thrown here since we picked up the suspended game, and the 3rd turnover by the Wildcats in the final quarter and 24 seconds. Another knee by Gibson. We'll have to do that one more time and finish this thing up. I want to thank our fantastic crew for all of their work getting things set up, then torn down, then set up again. And they'll be tearing things down here again this afternoon as this ball game will come to a conclusion as the Wapakoneta Redskins put together a strong offensive performance and come away with their first WBL win of the season. They moved to 2-1 with the win over Bath by a final score of 48-27. We'll come back and wrap this one up for you. You're watching high school football on TSC.
So, you think just because you're from a small town, you can't have everything that the big towns have? Wrong. At TSC, we offer over 300 digital cable channels to you right here in the heart of the Midwest. Surprised? Don't be. We're TSC. No contracts, no gimmicks, and everything is straightforward and down to earth. Order your digital cable package today, and the HD is free. Now you're talking smart.
Back here at Harmon Field, and the final score here this evening, 48-27, as the Wapakoneta Redskins picked up right where they left off by the suspended game last night. It was shortened by lightning. They resumed this game with 7:24 remaining in the 3rd quarter, and it didn't take long for the Redskins to add to their lead in the 2nd quarter. It was 7:24 remaining in the 2nd quarter when they brought this game back. The Redskins added touchdowns this afternoon on an 11-yard run by Kyle Gibson. They were answered by a 56-yard touchdown pass by Sanders to Gossard that was tipped to end the half. And then in the third quarter, it was Sanders again with a 24-yard touchdown run to make things 35-27 in favor of the Wildcats, in favor of the Redskins, rather. And that's as close as the Wildcats were able to get in the fourth quarter. It was all Redskins. A couple of 1-yard touchdown runs, one by Josh Wendell and one by Schmergy. The 2-point conversion failed, and that took us to our final score of 48-27. Want to thank everybody on the crew for putting together the broadcast this evening. Want to thank Dan Grime for doing the first half with me yesterday, and thanks all of you for joining us here this afternoon. The final score here again as the Wapakoneta Redskins move to 2-1 and 1-1 in the WBL by a 48-27 win over the Bath Wildcats. Thanks for joining us, everybody. You've been watching high school football on TSC.